Hi everyone, this is Chad from WorkPath Visas and want to talk about the timing of your family joining you in the US. So there are two options that we need to talk about. One is called accompanying and the other one is called follow to join. So when you receive your employment-based immigrant visa, certain members of your immediate family are also eligible. So that's your legal spouse and your unmarried children who are under the age of 21. They're all called derivative beneficiaries. So they're receiving immigration benefits through you because you're the principal applicant. So there are two ways your qualifying family members can complete the immigration process, right? They can accompany you or they can follow to join you. So option one, your family accompanies you. So accompanying means your spouse and your qualifying children complete the immigrant visa process at the same time as you. So their applications are submitted, their civil documents, they get medical examinations, they pay government fees, and they'll go to the interview with you at the consulate. So they'll be included in that process, and then they must travel to the US within 6 months of their consulate medical. So they don't technically have to come over at the same time as you to the US. They can come later months, which is how you would do it anyway, because everyone who comes here as a driver has to go through CDL school. There's not housing for families even set up at that point. So they would come within that 6 months of that. Now, everyone's got to be prepared. So they have to have passports, birth certificates, marriage documents, police clearances, medical exams. And really, the big thing is the money needed for each family member's government and relocation expenses. So between the consulate medicals, the visa fees, the airfare, just travel costs, and then the cost of housing in the US, you will need at least $6,000 for a spouse and at least 3,500 US dollars per child. So that is why most people go with option two, which is your family follows to join you. So follow to join means you complete your immigration process and you move to the US first. Then your spouse and your children complete their visa processing later after you've saved up the money in the United States. They still have to go through their process, right? The application and the documents and the medicals and the interviews and all that. They just do it at a later time. That's the basic difference is timing. So with accompanying, your family completes the process with you and then relocates somewhere around the same time within the 6 months of their medical. With follow to join, you relocate first and your family completes the process later. The immigration status your family receives is the same as under either option, right? They get their green card as well. It's just the process timing of it. And then there is one extra government fee that gets paid in there. Now, you must provide us, WorkPath Visas, with accurate information about your spouse and every child, even if they're not planning to immigrate. So do not leave a spouse or child off your immigration forms because you believe they will come later or never come. Failing to disclose a family member can create serious immigration problems with the background checks and everything that the US government does. So tell us about any major family changes. That's marriages, divorces, deaths of a spouse or a previous spouse, and the children, the birth of a child, if you're going through adoption, and really even with children, if they're going to get close to the age of 21, how old are they? These are important things to know. So never assume that a child can safely wait without having their situation reviewed because of their age. So which option should you choose? I mean, there's really no single correct choice for every family. Accompanying could be better for someone who is financially ready and emotionally ready to relocate together. Follow to join might be better when you need more time to begin working, finding housing, saving money, and preparing for your family's arrival. So please discuss your plans with the case manager you're working with or whoever you're talking to before making any kind of decision. You need to understand what the plans entail, how much it's going to cost, who can follow, when it's going to be. We need to know all that information. So remember, accompanying means your family goes through the process with you and then joins soon. Follow to joins means you go first and then your family members complete the process later. So planning early gives the family the best opportunity for a smooth immigration process. So let us know what your thoughts are and if you have any questions.